Mitsubishi Party Pit. Follow them on Facebook at Family Mitsubishi and the Dennis J. Sanders III Autism Foundation. And watch for details on how to get your chance at winning some free Wings tickets. Park City, Kansas has partnered with the Wichita Wings since 1979. Thank you so much, Park City, for your years of support to indoor soccer. Learn about their wonderful community at parkcityks.com. And Wings fans, we always need you to join the Orange Army. You'll get early entrance to the games, post-game parties with the players, and special ticket opportunities. For just $20 for a single membership, or $50 for the entire family.
I believe when I was growing up that I was not the best.
Click under the fans tab for more information. Get on your phones right now and join the Orange Army.
Whatever. I believed that I was not the best. But I believed that I was a smart player. The indoor game was for me, man. I mean, I was like, okay, I can do this. You know, I love playing it off the boards. I love banging into the boards. I love the physical part of it and the excitement of it. And I remember scoring a few goals. My thing was somehow I needed to get to those boards. I needed to bang on those things and I needed to celebrate. And it was perhaps my last goal that I would ever score. And it was like that every time. And it was, you know, that was me. To me, that goal, that particular time, it was just a highlight that I needed to express for something to come out of me. And yeah, if it's flamboyancy, absolutely, if that's what they call it, but I call it just clear excitement for the fact that that's what you get paid for.
Game-winning goal is overtime, and this is what it's all about. God, man, I'm excited. This is beautiful.
Chico Borja, born in Ecuador, raised in New Jersey, American collegiate star, member of the U.S. national team.
Absolutely not. I play hard. I played as hard as I could every single game. I don't remember having a bad game, and I don't think that's saying that I'm egomaniac or whatever. I never did. I play hard. I score goals. After the game, it took me a long time to recuperate from those highs that I took myself into. To realize that we had an amazing product that was community-based, to see what the product was and to see how amazing it was, how you come in Wichita, are you ready? And it just went crazy, and the people see us playing the games and hoping, and there's another season that we lost in the playoffs, and man, we get behind them again and again and again and again until it was over. But while he was there, man, it was fun. It was awesome.
Now with those player introductions, here is PA announcer J.B. Johnson. And now, Wichita, are you ready?
And welcome into Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. You're just in time here, folks, for introductions. We're going to kick this down to PA announcer Jared Cirillo for a few minutes as the Wichita Wings are ready for introductions. The Omaha Kings have just been introduced.
Tonight's assistant coaches are Kevin Tinight and Kyle Eno. Your trainer is Serena Lytle. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Wichita Wings. standing. Remove your caps and direct your attention to the west goal. The Tornado Alley Young Marines Color Guard will present the colors of the United States of America. The Young Marines strengthens the lives of America's youth by teaching the importance of self-confidence, academic achievement, honoring our veterans, good citizenship, community service, and living a healthy, drug-free lifestyle. The program focuses on character building and leadership and promotes a lifestyle that is conducive to being productive members of society. Now, please join us in paying respect to our colors by singing our national anthem.
Welcome back into Hartman Arena. And that's the player introductions for both teams. My name is Blake Shoemaker. I'm going to be calling play-by-play today in the absence of Zach Light. And last-minute absence, I know you're watching stuck in holiday travel, the color commentary for today, LeBaron Holloman. So we're going to do a solo operation. We're going to bring up a few people here and there throughout the game that are important to the Wichita Wings staff and have them join us as we go. But ultimately, it's going to be me talking to myself or talking to you, for that matter, those of you that are at home. So thanks for tuning in today, or whether you're watching after the fact. It's a YouTube stream, so it's going to be replayed.
Thank you very much, Detective General. Ladies and gentlemen, a big Wichita Wings applause for the Wichita Police Department.
So as you can hear, Wichita Wings are honoring the Wichita Police Department at today's match. And as always, the excited Johnny Freedom, voice of the Wichita Wings, handles game day operations for the Wichita Wings and all things Wichita, former Marine. So as you can imagine, our police department and our armed forces are always represented really well in Wichita, not only by the staff but by the fan base. So we're excited to get this started. This is Game 3 for Omaha, Game 2 for Wichita. Wichita won their first game against the visiting Amarillo Bombers. Omaha on their first road trip of the season, 2-0 after beating the New Mexico Runners twice at home last week. So both teams playing their first games of the week, just one-offs here right after the new year and dealing with a little bit of travel issues for both teams. Obviously, both teams had players announced that signed and moved on to both the Kansas City Comets, including Benji Monreal, Eduardo Monreal Benji, and Ollie Sodal, both big-time players for both of these clubs here in the M2 for Omaha and the Wichita Wings. But as you see, Captain Bobby Jaffrey, always dangerous over the ball. Wichita starts Taylor Henry, Jared Robbins, Colin Lauder, Christian Lima, and their captain, Kevin Tenike. You're going to notice Wichita is without a few players today. A couple guys on COVID. Kieran Lakin, last-minute scratch, did not pass COVID protocol testing after a close contact this morning. and Kieran Lakin will be a last-minute scratch. In addition to that, Stephen Hammerski, who suffered, the goalkeeper for Wichita, who suffered a concussion late in the game against Amarillo on December 18th, has still not been cleared from concussion protocol. And you will see Aaron Parrott backed up by his brother, Taylor Parrott. Taylor just played in the game before this, in fact, for the Wichita Wings reserve team, the backup M3 team, which was FC Wichita taking on Sunflower FC in the M3. FC Wichita winning 11-5 with a very, very young roster of talented players that got a few of these players from both teams out early and got the juices flowing watching the game. It always helps watching the game and making you a little bit more alert before. So good warm-up today. Players are all engaged, and this looks to be a pretty explosive match between the two. That's a ball deep in the corner from Kevin Tenike to Roger Downing. Omaha clears that out of bounds, and that's going to be an early restart here with 14 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter, not even a minute in, and Kevin Tenike's going to stand over this ball. He's got Roger Downing to his left, Brent Hobson, who's in his first match since a year ago when he had knee surgery, on the left, and he's going to lay this one off to Downing. Downing dumps it low to Henry. Henry across goal, blocked off the line by Morgan Penn. Ball cleared out. Kevin steps in and wins it. Taylor recovers it. They're going to recycle through Brent Hobson. Wichita resets with the line change for 3 players. Into the match, Ethan Dowd, and that's a dangerous ball. Dangerous ball from Brent Hobson, who, as we mentioned, is just coming back from a knee surgery, and he's been training for a few months now, but was the Wings captain when he got injured. Very important part of this team. That's a costly mistake, as now this clearance is going to set up a free kick the other way for Omaha, but Hobson's just trying to get settled in. He understands the game, but getting the weight of those passes and getting the jitters out will be a test. Ball blocked away there by Ethan Dowd. Cleared out by Hobson, and Wichita resets their line for Jared Robbins. Now on to the field, Branson Felty, a target player, rookie, first year, had 2 goals. Number 21, 2 goals against Amarillo in his rookie debut. Now on to the field. There's Jaffrey flicking one forward to Tomas Rossi. Tomas Rossi, a little bit of skill there, and lays one down the line to Jaffrey. That's cleaned up by Sack. Then Hobson lays the ball back to Parrott. Parrott swings to Lucio, and Wichita's broken the extended pressure from Omaha. Diagonal ball in from Lucio down in the corner to Felty for a hold-up. It's Peter Espinoza on the ball, and he swings through Sack. Sack, easy as you like, lays the ball to Dowd. Dowd and Sack look to play a little 2-on-2 for a minute and just get under control as Wichita gets Branson Felty deep in the corner, and David Lucio starts to set up around the yellow line. Dowd, Sack, Lucio. Lucio looking for the left foot. Doesn't get through, but that's going to be a foul called by referee Brian Otten. He actually calls it against David Lucio. Lucio tucked in. Lucio's arguing that it should have been against Omaha, against number 5, Cerulli, and it was. They pointed the wrong direction. It's a foul against Cerulli. Lucio stays out top. Downing and Sack down on the ball, and this is going to be a dummy from Downing to Lucio. Lucio plays a flat ball across to Espinoza. Espinoza way too slow. He's been picked apart. Now 1v1 against Parrott, joined by another player, number 26. That's Sese. And ball just out in front too far, and Sese, costly error from Peter Espinoza, but he goes unpunished for that mistake early in this match and just needs to get his feet about him. Downing fighting hard, Espinoza with the clearance. Ethan Dowd extends the pressure here, and Omaha having a little bit of problems in the back. This game really back and forth, unsettled. A lot of bouncing balls. Both teams haven't really settled in yet. Aaron Parrott's going to hold this long enough for Wichita to get a line change in. Unfortunately, there's only 4 seconds, and they take too long, so Parrott only left with the option to throw the ball up the field. Good work against the boards there from Taylor Henry. Lays it back to Tenike. Tenike having a discussion with Aaron Parrott, who's filling in today for Stephen Hammerski, talking about distribution and picking when to go downfield or when to play short. Just missed there from Lucio. Robbins still fighting for it. He's got his right foot on the ball. He's held up and he's brought down. It's going to be a set piece down low for Wichita. They're bringing off Christian Lima. In comes Brent Hobson, who's a left footer that very well could be trailing the back of this play as the referee backs up Omaha another step. Hobson at the top of this key with the left foot. Ten Eyck and Alex Perez at the top. Laid back. Hobson shot. Blocked off. It looks like it hit the back of Jared Robbins. And cleared out from Omaha. Aaron Parrott back on the ball. Really good strike from Brent Hobson at the keeper beat, and it hits the heel of Jared Robbins. Robbins grabs a sub, and he's saying, I tried to get out of the way. He's telling Daniel Sack down there on the bench, look, I tried to jump out of the way. But well struck from Hobson. Be a great guy to see get on the scoreboard today. Really get the juices flowing for the rest of the season. There's a shot from Taylor Henry. Clipped in the back as he shoots. Takes it in the ankle, and referee Troy Manzi right there on the spot and is not having any of it. Cleared out again from Omaha. Possession through the hands for Aaron Parrott. Brilliant play from Parrott to grab that, carry it back into the box, and deliver with the hands, allowing himself the touch with his foot later on. Henry really fighting deep in the boards. Back on this ball, lays it back, and another foul. This one clips. Henry goes down, and he's not much of a diver, but that's Cerulli that says, hey, look, there's nothing in that, whether there was or not. Taylor hobbling and coming down the side asking for the ball. Maybe a slight bit of embellishment, but two fouls, one from the side of his ankle and the other one from behind. Has Henry just a little bit off kilter. Spent some time on the ground here. Felty trying to check the pocket as Ten Eyck lays it to Lauder. Lauder dispossessed. And what a little flick from Kevin Ten Eyck into Taylor Henry. Henry down again 3 times. This one, David Rojas. Foul against Rojas. Henry's down again. And each one of those times he shifted the ball and put his body between the ball and the defender. So justified to call any of them, but he's 1 for 3 so far. Taking quite a bit of contact to only draw 3 fouls. So hopefully this isn't something that's on the horizon where Taylor's going to be getting into those kind of challenges all game for Wichita's sake. It's a tackle there from Brent Hobson going to the ground. Plays the ball off the boards to Lucio. Lucio another, and that's going to be a 2-minute penalty probably. Brian Otten from the other side going to his pocket. Manzi. Yeah, that's a last man back foul where Lucio collects a pass off the boards from Brent Hobson after a fantastic slide tackle from Hobson. Hobson puts one up the line. Lucio a 1-2 for himself, playing it off the wall. Beats the defender, gets him behind. This very well could be a shootout, but he wasn't close enough to goal, so they're bringing it back. Even though it was a last man foul, maybe he just wasn't close enough to goal for them. So power play for Wichita at the 9-minute mark, 0-0, Wichita versus Omaha. Kevin Ten Eyck, Brent Hobson, David Lucio, Jared Robbins, and Taylor Henry. It's Taylor Henry down low. He tries to flick it across, dispossessed. It's going to be the Omaha keeper. He turns. He's got 4 seconds, and he's going to dump this up the field. A little chippy there between number 5, Cerulli, and number 13, Henry for Wichita. Oh, what a flick there. Dangerous moment on a counter, shorthanded, and that's one thing that we've learned about Omaha. For those of you that are Omaha fans, the Kings, they have that never-die attitude. They get up and down, and even short a man, they're going to get out and run and take an opportunity to get after you, and expect to see that here. Penn's running out of the back, ball played forward. Penn holding this as long as he can, and he's done it. Lucio trying not to foul, but a lot of hand fighting. Well played from Omaha as they kill 15 seconds off the power play. Wichita with 55 seconds left and really only has had one good chance during this power play. The Wichita against the diamond penalty kill of Omaha. 2 players up top as point players to swing back and forth. Taylor Henry and David Lucio coming out a little bit higher. That leaves Jared Robbins down low, and they're looking to shift them into a box and really extend the Omaha power or penalty kill out a bit so that they can find shots from the wing. Omaha's done well to kill this, and now in chance on goal. If he puts this across, he has. We said it a second ago. Omaha's scored. Down a man. is very lackadaisical, nonchalant from Wichita. That's a great, great assist and hold-up play once he steals the ball from Eddie Suarez. Suarez getting in behind. Wichita really grinding and struggling through that entire power play. Number 5, Cerulli, just goes ahead and believes, gets in behind, and good goal. Good goal, shorthanded. But again, Omaha, they don't take not a second off. So they see Wichita deep in the offensive third. Even they're on the penalty kill, they understand there's a lot of space behind them to attack, and they expose that. Should never happen backdoor tap-ins on when you're on the power play and a penalty kill, but it does, and that was really poor power play from Wichita. One of the more lackluster, disorganized ball movement and organization, as Kevin Tenike was shouting out, at Taylor Henry and a few of the other players where to be in order to give that angle. Wichita playing backwards, and really never set the tone in that. We'll take a brief break here for a second. We're going to keep it right here during this timeout.
Once again, head up to the concourse, purchase those balls from now until 2 minutes left in the second quarter. So get over to the Dennis J. Sanders III tent right now. All the proceeds benefit the local foundation and provide valuable resources to support adult individuals with autism.
And we're back. Kevin Tenike, Taylor Henry, David Lucio, Brent Hobson, Jared Robbins in for Wichita with 17 seconds left on the power play. Can Wichita get one look out of this? Bouncing it back and forth, Hobson, Tenike, back to Hobson. Finds Lucio on the wing. Lucio sails one over the top. That's going to leave 5 seconds. That's all it's going to take. And Omaha is going to come out of their first penalty kill, up a goal, with only conceding one real good look on goal from Wichita during the power play. Wichita will have a lot to sort out at halftime when they have an opportunity to talk about those things, or perhaps between the first and second quarter. It's an outlet pass from the goalkeeper to Jaffrey. Jaffrey up the corner, hand fighting with Sack. Wichita came out with it nonchalantly. Taylor tries to flick it across. He's dispossessed. There's Jaffrey again. Good work from number 9, Bobby Jaffrey. Morgan Penn on the ball. Penn just holding it up long enough to let everything get set up there. Mejia plays it to Cerulli. Cerulli to the corner for Andy Rodriguez. Rodriguez brought down by Ethan Dowd, but not before throwing a dangerous ball across to Tomas Rossi. Rossi turns around, old teammate of Daniel Sack in their PASL days before their clubs in Wichita and Omaha were back in the MASL. Rossi played at Newman University and then played for a local PASL team, Wichita Selection. Very familiar with the Wichita fans and many of the players as well.
And Wings fans, Wings State Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Wichita Wings, providing clients with the same passion.
That's going to be picked off by Dowd. Transition 4v3 Wichita. Ethan Dowd has a crack. That's laid back to the keeper, Nico. Could have done well to just pick up that deflection. Rossi dispossessed. Played backwards, though, from Sack, and Sack overcommits as they throw it back into Rossi. His hold-up play turns and flicks the ball out of bounds. You see Wichita with these orange and blue uniforms. This is a updated retro throwback of the 1988-89 Wichita Wings 10th anniversary home jersey kits. And that's going to be an intentional clearance out of bounds. Should be a free kick at the top of the arc, and it is. Wichita will bring in their free kick unit. Downing, Hobson, Tenike, Henry, Robbins. At some point, if they don't get a shot out of this, it may do justice. You'd like to see Brent Hobson get this one. It goes the other way. It's Henry, and he megs it. Good assist from Tenike. Great call from Tenike. Throws it to the second post. Interchange from Downing. Overlap from Henry. And an easy little sitter on the backside. As Wichita's tied this game 1-1. Goal scorer, Taylor Henry. Assist, Kevin Tenike. I was about to say, folks, that it might make sense to switch Downing and Tenike at some point. Let Tenike get on that right foot. He had a hat trick and an assist in the last game. very dangerous from that range. You want an intelligent player on the ball that can distribute both ways, but he's also, as a defender, a very, very dangerous goal scorer, and you put him in those positions. One's bound to find the back of the net, but nice to see Wichita get started. If you're a Wings fan, Omaha, you've made it all the way to the just under the 6-minute mark in a 1-1 game and had to kill off a penalty where you scored. So exciting game so far. Maybe not as high scoring as we originally anticipated, but the intensity is certainly there. There's a foul against Jared Robbins. First foul of the night.
Of course, don't forget Orange Army members. Make sure you pick up your wristband at the merchandise stand from the Wings Orange Army representative.
One by Ethan Dowd. Now he's off and running. Tackled there from Omaha. It was Rojas on the tackle before the ball was played in deep to Penn. Penn plays it off the boards. A bicycle kick try from Omaha. Parrott with fingertip saves. And that one from Sese. Quite a ways over the plexiglass to the delight of the Wichita home crowd. Crowd's starting to fill in. It's 5 to 7 degrees in Wichita with the wind chill right now. Was in the 60s, low 70s on Christmas, and even up to a couple days ago. Weather dropped very, very quickly. Last couple days, ice and snow. So coming off of a holiday weekend, and of course we're in Chiefs country, so a Kansas City Chiefs game. Crowd's starting to file in a little bit, and haven't got a number yet, but a decent crowd here in front of us on the camera side. As Aaron Parrott spills a shot taken from Omaha. Pretty easy to deal with. He had it covered, went to the ground, left the ball block just sitting in front of him. Nobody tracked a runner and killed a run, and it's an easy tap in. Parrott really needs to hold that ball, but also you got to track your runner, you got to kill runs. So Wichita now finds themselves down 2-1 again with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Crowd tries to get behind the home team as Lauder attacks the flank. Felty's in with them. A scissor from Lauder as he gets deep into the corner, flicks it across goal. No runner, but Taylor Henry's picked that up. Felty hit in the back of the calves with that shot from Taylor Henry. Omaha possesses, breaks the pressure, and tries to come out looking deep into the corner, but they play short. Lauder's stolen it. They say nothing in it. Incidental contact there. Probably fair play as well. Didn't have the ball, played it off the boards. Defender didn't move much to try to obstruct the play. There was no foul in it other than potentially obstruction. But with the ball so far away, not awarded that. Lauder lays it to Sack. Sack composed, allows Roger Downing a little bit of time to check the middle. Lauder's going to come off, Lucio in. And that's a deep ball into Taylor Henry. Hobson just misses the spot. He tried to hit it into the corner. That ball just kind of spun back into the middle. Tight pressure from Lucio. He's won it, and he's been dispossessed. Downing, Lucio, Downing again, Lucio again. Lucio takes the touch, and that's going to be one. Wichita's going to get a free kick. Not a bad foul from number 14, Mejia, as it stopped Lucio from getting to his left foot. Everybody that's in this league, certainly Omaha, is accustomed to that. Know that that's the one place you don't want to let David Lucio get to, is onto his left foot, cutting across from right to left right there. Another opportunity, though, goes wasted for Wichita. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. Wichita trailing by 1. Dispossessed. Good work from Ethan Dowd as he takes the ball. Lucio now carries it deep, plays it off the boards. There's Robbins. Lucio, Robbins. They can't. Unlucky. Robbins really would like to do better with that one, but a great ball off the boards from Lucio after turning really nothing into something. Ethan Dowd had won a challenge. Lucio deep and plays one off the boards. Wichita wins it again. Find Dowd on a switch from Tenike. Good first touch from Ethan to penetrate into the middle. Ball laid off from Jared Robbins to Alex Perez, who has a shot. It's parried away. It's a foul against Perez. Deep in the corner. Not a bad one. Doesn't take a card, but slows him down a little bit. Also not bad for Morgan Penn, who gets to nonchalantly walk over there and restart this play. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Another deep ball one from Wichita. Dowd goes to the ground, and that's going to spark a 3v2 for Omaha. Just a little bit high there. Again, Wichita in kind of a weird rotation right now, missing some bodies. You take a last-minute guy out of the equation like Kieran Laking, such a big part of this team's defensive unit and energy for the team, frankly. In addition to that, obviously, Stephen Hammerski as a goalkeeper puts Aaron Parrott into a position Parrott's very, very accustomed to. What a lot of people wouldn't probably know is that Parrott played the first game and won a road stand in Austin, I believe. Austin, it was the Austin Power in the first year back of the MASL2. And Aaron Parrott goes there for Stephen Hammerski, who was injured in practice, and wins a couple games. So the Wings know that Parrott's capable. Oh, Christian Lima tries a cheeky little flick of the keeper there and just hits it a little bit over. But Parrott's capable, just needs to settle in, probably getting a little bit more work than he'd like early in this match. But you take players like that out. You got Alfonso Lopez. You got Juan Zamora and Guy Oliveira, who are rookies that are signed that Wichita's looking for big things out of. Both of these players due back into training and should be cleared to play here in the next week or so. So Wichita expects to have those extra bodies back for next weekend. Stephen Hammerski's concussion, just a day-to-day type of situation.
Wichita, Omaha with the restart.
1 minute and 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Omaha on the ball. Recycled back through Nico. Nico to Penn. Penn deep ball into the corner. It's defended there by Lauder. Good clearance from Sack. A header on a ball off the boards, and Sack goes to the air for a diving header. Robbins diving just a little bit there as Andy Rodriguez turns him, but does enough to force the player backwards and reset. There's Sack again. Hobson now in transition. Holds the ball up. Omaha just swarming to the ball, and Wichita very, very slow in this game in transition. Penn plays into the target. That's Sese. Sese dispossessed, but it's put back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez lays it across to Mejia. Mejia on the ball. Plays Penn. Penn, a dummy. Shot. Blocked by Ethan Dowd. 13 seconds left in the first quarter as Omaha's looking to extend their lead by 2. Oh, and they do. Unfortunately, an own goal from David Lucio. That's going to be awarded to Cerulli. Just a dangerous ball laid across. Lucio tracking his man, and Lucio flicks that one into the back of Wichita's net. Very lackluster first quarter so far from Wichita with 8.5 seconds left in the first quarter. The energy certainly needs to be brought up a little bit, but just paying for mistakes, making mistakes on power plays, making mistakes there, tracking a man and clearing a ball, and we'll see if Coach Roger Downing can get this thing sorted out here in the break. And can Wichita throw this ball deep? Sack puts it out of bounds, tries to play it off the boards, but with 3.5 left in the first quarter, looks like Wichita is going to be trailing this by 2 as Omaha leads 3-1 with 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Played to Nico. He's just going to hold it for a second, plays it into the middle, and that's going to be a wrap. We're going to leave the video right here, folks. We'll take a brief break, little intermission for the quarter for the announcers.
And Wings fans, at every home game, the Wichita Wings will recognize a local veteran for their service. Johnny Freedom, about halfway down section 103. Who you got tonight?
Jared, I'm standing over here with 2 beers in my hand. One for me, and one for this guy right here. There you go, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, go stand up for us here, man. I'm in section 103, our veteran of the game, U.S. Army Sergeant Michael senior. Sergeant Frisch joined the Army in 1997 as an infantry soldier. He's been stationed in several locations such as Fort Hood, Baumholder, Germany, and was deployed on a peacekeeping mission to Kosovo. Sergeant Frisch joined the Army Reserves in 2005 with a 346th MP unit. In 2009, Sergeant Frisch was deployed to Iraq with a 203rd Military Intelligence Unit forensically examining IEDs. Sergeant Frisch medically retired in 2012. Wings fans, let's give Sergeant Frisch a big round of applause to show our appreciation for his service. Cheers to Sergeant Frisch.
Hey, and I'm back with you. Blake Shoemaker on the solo broadcast for the moment as we've had some weather-related issues here in Wichita. Cold, icy, snowy. LeBaron Holloman, color commentary, could not get in. Zach Light, historically Wichita Wings play-by-play guy for the last couple years, celebrating in New York City today. Zach, if you're watching, I hope you have a great New Year's and had a great Christmas and are enjoying your time in New York. We certainly miss you. And I will do my best to try to call this game, make you proud. There's Taylor Henry going to the ground there. Bobby Jaffrey on the ball again. Jaffrey holding it and recycling. See if Roger Downing gave the guys a little bit of pep talk here, or not a pep talk, maybe a motivational talk at some level of, look, be accountable. Earn your role here within the team, or whatever it might have been. Just it became an effort issue. There was a lot of mistakes around it, but one thing you can never stop doing in indoor is tracking your runner, playing quick, being tight, and just simple mistakes. And at this point, it doesn't look like Wichita's fixed them, and they continue to provide a lackluster start to this quarter. So that was a mistake there, numerous mistakes, but good energy from Taylor Henry. Just missed a clearance, and not sure technically we needed to clear the ball, but Henry, Downing, Lucio, Tenike, Espinoza. There's a ball off the boards, misplayed by Tenike. Omaha wins it. Ball deep into the corner there, cleared off the line from Espinoza. Parrott misplayed it off the wall, but had a pretty nasty spin. Henry mixed up again, this time against Lyra. There's Penn and Lucio. Lucio, a little bit of skill, turns Penn a few times, but Penn fighting, forces him backwards, allows Omaha to get a couple players in on a line change. Parrott to Tenike, Tenike to Espinoza. Wichita just needing to find a little bit more energy in this match. So finally, folks, we're going to welcome the famous Johnny Freedom. Once upon a time, this was Johnny Freedom's job. Johnny Freedom was the gentleman, folks of you that don't know that are watching, that was just down talking between the quarters for our veteran of the game. That's something near and dear to your heart, Johnny. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Blake. Absolutely. You know, the Wings obviously have the biggest part of my heart, but obviously veterans, very close second there. Love our veterans. We honored tonight Sergeant Michael Frisch, Army veteran, Iraqi war veteran, and just medically retired just a few years ago. What do you think about the game so far, Blake? Wings starting off slow tonight.
Yeah, is to say the
bit of
least.
an understatement.
I've used the word lackluster and motivation and energy. I've used those words quite a few times so far.
100%.
You know, just a little bit frustrating.
Just I think really just making silly errors. I mean, some of the passes, touches have been very unlike the Wings. We'll just say that. Oh, and they're.
Well, in any line of work, there's bad days, right? And things are hard.
And Branson Felty, they call him Be Nice, baby. He's
It's a good
taking out
time
two
for
suckers.
the rookie to arrive again. That's a third goal of Branson Felty's young career in just a game and a quarter and 4 minutes there. Branson Felty, now has 3 goals in his young career, so he's been a great ad. Came through the M3 team that's now FC Wichita runs that program, but initially the Wings ran it last year's Wings 2, and Felty was a product of that and has been called up and certainly paying dividends for Roger Downing.
Dude, and he got fit, Blake. Let's not forget the personal commitment that he made. You know, Felty was a great player at the M3 level. He wasn't fitting into the formation at M2. Let's be honest, his fitness there, his physique wasn't there. He absolutely committed to diet, to working out. He's completely changed his physique, and he's earned his way. Obviously, Blake, you know, you're the managing partner in this club. Absolutely couldn't have a place other than on the M2 field for Branson Felty. They're calling him Be Nice because he's taking out you suckers, and you don't know how he did it. Had a great game last game, and what a finish on that, Blake.
Yeah, it's a timely. So going back to, it's nice to see that energy, and you know, a young rookie that has a little bit to prove. You always want to see that from him. But going back to what we were saying is, in every job there's a bad day. In soccer, things can start going bad just like in anything. In this game, you have the benefit to just start doing the little things right. And the little things in indoor, hard work, making quality line changes, getting up and down the field, staying tight, staying connected, just the energy level, making sure that you're not leaving runners. You have to track a runner. You have to be tight. You need to force them backwards. And that's where Wichita is at right now, in my opinion, is can we just start to do small things right and see if we can overcome this difficult start. And frankly, down 2-3 with the way that they've started this game is probably not a bad thing.
It's not bad, and it shows really the depth, I think, and the experience on this Wichita Wings roster. The other part of it, too, is if fans are starting to notice, Omaha doesn't really have a style of play. They're kind of all over the place. They make runs. They've got some really athletic players, energized players, extremely fit players. And that's tough. That's a tough thing to play against when you have a lot of these teams, especially the M2 and the M1 division, that have a set style of play.
Yeah,
and you don't see that
as well.
Did you? Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't say about their style of play. I think it was more not on the organized chaos, but along the lines of there's never a second off. They don't take a break. They look to make you pay even on that, where there's really no chance for him to get to that ball. He turns it into something. The power play. Wichita's lackadaisical. We talked about they like to get out and run on the power play. They scored a shorthanded goal on the second post tap in. They just get out and run, and it's just things you don't see from teams every day where they don't take those kind of risks, and this group does. They play hard, they play constant, and it's at times maybe against my better wishes. If I'm coaching, owning, operating, playing, I prefer the old adage of don't put your passion in front of your principles, but they do, and it works.
Sure. Well, and I think it goes back to, Omaha's got a good owner, a former player himself, Emmanuel Viel, and, they play like he plays. He's an Argentinian, plays with passion. Father immigrated here from the old country to give his family a start here in America, and that's the basis for this club, Blake. And so that's how they play. They've sent a few players up, and they've got Ollie Sodal playing up with the Comets,
playing with Benji, Eduardo Monreal, both two of the top players, both first teamers. Of course, you've got Vitor. Aaron Parrott, almost the second mistake with the feet, and the first one cost Wichita.
Well,
see if he can get out of this.
Well, they kind of set him up there. Nobody was coming back. They did a full, kind of a full field situation. Here's Branson Felty, and here's the runner, El Coete. He's going to get this on his left foot.
Great.
Oh, baby!
Great ball.
My goodness.
From Lucio and Felty. No quit. I'm coming out to work. I got a chip on my shoulder.
Back post.
Look, do the simple things right. Get out in transition. Get your rear to the back post. And make a career. Go on in the fashion of Jeff Bourne. Go on and have a cigarette on the back post.
Right,
tap some of these in, right?
Absolutely. Well, Blake, I'm going to run back out there and get these fans fired up. Thank you for the opportunity.
Don't be afraid to come talk to me, so I'm not talking to myself and these fans all day.
Right on.
I have no communication with the YouTubers right now. So, hey, look, if you want to message at us or have any communication, we have that line open. So if you want to leave some comments here,
we'd love to hear about it.
I'll go stir crazy if not.
I'll be back third quarter, Blake.
Thanks, Johnny. So that's a goal from Branson Felty. That's his second of the night. Assist from David Lucio, and really spurred by Branson Felty's energy. Wichita's clawed back into this game. It's 3-3 with 9 minutes and 36 seconds left in the quarter. More physical play from Taylor Henry, and Wichita now extending their pressure a little bit higher. There's Johnny Freedom nicknaming Branson Felty Be Nice on the PA for the arena. He's our hype guy. There's some folks that probably weren't ready to hear him yell, "He's taking out, you suckers," and you don't know how he did it. But look, if he continues to produce at this rate, Johnny Freedom can say whatever he wants on that mic on behalf of Branson Felty. There's Cerulli down at the top, and there is going to be a foul here, and it looks like the referees have went to their pocket, so it was a late challenge, maybe a high boot, missed it, but Cerulli to the ground. Wichita brings in the penalty kill unit, which consists of Daniel Sack, Kevin Tenike, Branson Felty, and the hard-working Ethan Dowd. That's Taylor Henry headed to the sin bin to the winter music of Mr. Grinch. We'll have to have some discussions with our in-house DJ at some point. We need to reserve that for the other team. We don't have any Grinches on the wings, only Santa Clauses. Blocked away there. Wichita looks to reorganize. Good block from Sack, and he takes a lot of them. Felty getting out in transition. Parrott's going to dump this deep, and Wichita's going to look for a mistake. Maybe Branson can hold it. Maybe Cerulli makes a mistake, and they have. Broken up there by Lucio, steps in. Felty on the ball. Wichita's going to grab a substitute for David Lucio and bring Dowd back in, and that's the switch you're going to see. Dowd's in for the hard work on defense. In transition, Lucio's going to fly out the northern part of that box over the wall and bring Dowd in the other door, and Wichita's going to look to counter with 1 and 2. Ball at the top of the box. Swinging it side to side for Omaha. There's a foul there on Felty. Feet just got tangled up a little bit, but Cerulli again on the bad end of that deal. Wasn't much in it, but enough to send him to the ground. Jaffrey on his way out. Suarez to the left. He's on the ball. Eddie Suarez lays it back. Cerulli. Cerulli knocks it across to Lira. There's Jaffrey again. Banged off the crossbar from Cerulli down to Tomas Rossi. Rossi with some hold-up play. Pushed off the ball a little bit from Kevin Tenike. Flipped over the top to Cerulli. Branson Felty out to close out. Rossi at the top. Shot off the woodwork. Cleared out by Tenike, but it hit the boards first, so that's going to be a spot out of bounds, folks. Not an intentional defensive clearance. If it does not hit anything, it's a top-of-the-arc restart. In this case, great clearance from Kevin Tenike to use the wall in order to reset Omaha, who now has 25 seconds left in this penalty. Can Wichita kill this thing off and keep it even? 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the quarter. 15 seconds left in the penalty. Parrott's got it. He's going to kill some time. Lucio off the bench on a diagonal. That's laid deep from Parrott. Lucio almost breaks it up again, but that's going to kill off the penalty. 3, 2, 1. Penalties expired. Taylor Henry's back in, and Wichita's killed the penalty. We're at full strength here in Wichita. It's number 34, Tomas Rossi on the ball. He takes a shot, collected by Parrott. Wichita's going to take the next opportunity to get some of these power play or penalty kill guys off the field. Lucio now on his left foot. This is dangerous for Omaha. Puts a ball across the top. Robbins applying pressure. Dives in a bit. Cerulli, but Hobson doesn't make the same mistake. Laid to Hobson. Hobson across. Finds Lucio. Now Robbins. Blocked from Sherrod. Good hold-up play here from Brent Hobson just to reset Wichita. Always a wily veteran. A one-time witness, Brent Hobson scored a hat trick on penalty kills. That's got to be some kind of MASL record. A power play. He had 3 goals in the match, all of them coming shorthanded. It's been about 9 years. And in fact, I believe it was when the MASL first started, when there was a merger between, that's a handball on Hobson, when there was a merger, and Brent Hobson there, if you were looking up, some dust comes off. He hits it 10 yards over the top of the boards, and we find out Hartman Arena needs to do a little bit better dusting because Hobson's doing the cleaning duties back behind goal there. Hits the wall, and clouds of dust come off. It looked like we were back into the player introductions. Out to close out is Alex Perez. He does a good enough job in order to sail that shot over the top. Hobson's looking for a sub. Matt Sherrod looking for a sub. And the kids are down there trying to figure out how to get the ball over the glass. And we got one. I'll tell you what, if you're watching this later, congrats, Jordan Duncan. Jordan Duncan, familiar with that player, youth player, comes out to a lot of the games, supports the team, down there having fun with her friends, and they missed a couple times. Never fails Jordan. She succeeds at everything she does. Number 30, Andy Rodriguez, was on the ball. He tries to play pin. Errant pass. Wichita's disorganized them enough to where the ball's just been in the air for a few minutes here, but Wichita needing to reorganize their pressure themselves. Flicked in. This is an opportunity that we could have been set, but headed out, bounces out from Roger Downing, and he's going to get a line change for target player Jared Robbins. Shot. Wichita still playing with fire on tracking the runners off the boards, really not killing some of those runs. There was a player there, had a ball come off the wall for a Wallace score opportunity, and Wichita just left two runners. Great block from Daniel Sack. Add that to the block category. They go unnoticed in a lot of sports, but in indoor soccer, such a big part of the game. And nobody blocks more shots than Daniel Sack.
And of course, there's still plenty of time to get Wichita Wings season tickets as well. Enjoy all the exciting Wings action from your favorite seat all season long. Visit WichitaWingsSoccer.com for more information.
Espinoza carrying the ball up as Wichita looks to slow the game down just a little bit, get organized again. Again, they were down 3-1. So to come back into this with two goals from rookie Branson Felty, calm down, get their wherewithal about them, and now you're starting to see a little bit more of what they're accustomed to. There's Ten Eyck, dumps it low, Felty on a hat trick in the 4th minute. Be nice. Goal, Wichita. Hat trick in the first half. Felty hanging out. We said it earlier, just hanging out on the back post. Great little look down from Ten Eyck, who's on his second assist. But Felty really stepping up. 5 goals in just under a game and a half now.
Number 21, Branson Felty. Hat-trick hero.
Again, hat trick for Branson Felty. Great start to the match for him. Wichita from down 1-3 to now up 4-3, and that's how quick things can change in Wichita. Again, when you do things right in indoor soccer, this happens quickly. But in an environment where there's thousands of fans rooting for you in such a historic culture, you're pressured in order to fix those things quickly and really recover. You've seen that from Wichita, and now they're back at it. Shout out to Dave Zuckweiler. We're trying to follow some of this. Zuckweiler, Omaha player. And Zuckweiler, if every time we say your name, Wichita scores a goal, that's from Roger Downing. The Wings fans will not be upset. But unfortunately, Zuckweiler, fantastic defender, huge centerpiece for Omaha, also missing from this match and didn't make the trip. Certainly would have something to say about the way that the Omaha team is reeling right now, giving up 4 unanswered consecutive goals. again, we wish you well, Dave. Hope things are going well for you. So Lewis McClure, you're asking a little bit about who all's on the field. So we'll just start here from the top, my friend. Number 1, their goalkeeper, Nico. Number 2, Morgan Penn. Number 4 for Omaha, Rodrigo Barrijas. Number 5, Cerulli. Number 6, Pedro Augusto. Number 8, Manuel Lyra. Number 9, Bobby Jaffrey. 14 is Mejia. 11, Eddie Suarez. 12, Albeda. 15, David Rojas. 26 for Omaha is Sese. 30, Andy Rodriguez. 34, Tomas Rossi, the infamous Tomas Rossi. And number 45, Mario Bueso. That's the full Omaha roster for today. Now, if you go to the Wichita Wings social media page, or even here at halftime, folks, you're watching this, there will be a commercial that comes on during our halftime set that at the end of halftime gives you an opportunity to scan a QR code to get the rosters. The other piece to that is wichitawingsoccer.com/todays-game-roster. It's always at wichitawings.soccer URL /todays-game-roster. And you can see the rosters there live online. Of course, Wichita had a change from Kieran Lakin last minute to Peter Espinoza, so you'd have to make that change. Scissor from Taylor Henry, saved by Nico. Back to Henry. Henry tries to adjust and hit it first time, and it goes over, but look, what a change it's been since the first quarter. Wichita down 1-3. They've really woke up here, 5-3 with 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Looking to extend their lead here even further. But what a turnaround and change of events it would be in a short period of time for Wichita should they leave this half not only with the lead but a 2+ goal lead. So they do well to continue to stay composed. Again, principles before passion. Organize these things, keep the team working in the right direction, and just do the small things right. That's adding up right now. They're getting second post tap-ins, forcing mistakes from Omaha, and they've added up to 4 consecutive goals unanswered. A giveaway there from Lucio, right, as we're talking about stay principled and not make mistakes, and that's Jaffrey working hard to counter. Brent Hobson comes over to clean it up, and he's recycled through Parrott. Very intelligent play from Parrott to let that run under his foot and not take the touch with the feet. Could have picked it up with the hands, distributed, and then got it back. However, he opts to let Brent Hobson come over and collect that. Either way, allowing the goalkeeper one more opportunity to take a touch in possession should the team in possession need to recycle the ball. That's a new rule this year, folks. So used to be you could go back and forth, but the league found that the keepers were spending so much time on the ball that it was taking opportunities away to put players in pressure situations, potentially create more goal scoring chances, not just because the offense has to go forward, but because the defense creates high press turnovers and creates chances. You see that now on a counter. Lucio, Ten Eyck, in the air to Robbins. Robbins is going to have to go collect this off the wall. That's pressured by Penn. Always a stalwart defender, playing hard, good defensive position and posture. Top-class guy when it comes to the indoor game in M2. And I wouldn't say overrated or underrated. I would say I would use that if it wasn't that he's just not a real loud guy. He doesn't stand out to you from a screaming and yelling and pick you up. If you watch the game, you may just see a hard-working guy, but if you watch Morgan Penn, you see a lot of organization, a lot of good positioning, and here he wins the ball again and starts the attack out of the back. That's Jaffrey up front. He's going to get a 1v1. Ten Eyck coming back. He misplays it. Parrott to the ground. They're still getting forward here. Swung across to Rossi. Tomas Rossi goes to the ground. Referees will have none of it, and that's the end of it. What a turnaround for the Wichita Wings here. Get out of this half with a 2-goal lead after being down 3-1. Wings reel off 4 goals. That's a hat trick from Branson Felty. Wichita's going to be happy to get to the locker room with that. Folks, we appreciate it. As you know, I was joined shortly by Johnny Freedom, but otherwise I'm calling this game by myself with an earshot of my friends, the Ammermans. But other than that, folks, I'm exhausted. I need a water or an adult beverage. So we're going to take a break here at halftime and hope you enjoy the commercial. If you want to get the rosters and you couldn't pull it up on your phone, hang tight. There'll be a QR code in the next few minutes.
Sorry, Chico. Sorry, Chico. Come on, come on, come on. I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, welcome to Family Mitsubishi. My name's Elmer. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, I know you're here to upgrade your car.
Yeah.
So I just need the keys and...
Chico, it's okay. We talked about this. It's Family Mitsubishi. We're in good hands.
Hey, Chico, just don't worry about it, man. We're family here. We're gonna take good care of you. Just give me the keys and I will show you that brand new car. All we need now is your signature.
Wait, Chico, you know what? This time, you can drive.
I believe when I was growing up that I was not the fastest, I was not the biggest, I was not the best dribbler, I was not the best shooter, I was not the best whatever. I believed that I was not the best, but I believed that I was a smart player. The indoor game was for me, man. I mean, I was like, okay, I can do this. You know, I love playing it off the boards. I love banging into the boards. I love the physical part of it and the excitement of it. And I remember scoring a few goals. My thing was somehow I needed to get to those boards. I needed to bang on those things and I needed to celebrate. And it was perhaps my last goal that I would ever score. And it was like that every time. And it was, you know, that was me. To me, that goal, that particular time, it was just a highlight that I needed to express for something to come out of me. And yeah, if it's flamboyancy, absolutely, if that's what they call it, but I call it just clear excitement for the fact that that's what you get paid for.
Winning goal is overtime, and this is what it's all about. God, man, I'm excited. This is beautiful.
Chico Borja, born in Ecuador, raised in New Jersey, American collegiate star, member of the U.S. national team.
Absolutely not. I play hard. I played as hard as I could every single game. I don't remember having a bad game, and I don't think that's saying that I'm egomaniac or whatever. I never did. I play hard. I score goals. After the game, it took me a long time to recuperate from those highs that I took myself into, to realize that we had an amazing product that was community-based, to see what the product was and to see how amazing it was, how you come in Wichita, are you ready? And it just went crazy, and the people see us playing the games and hoping, and there's another season that we lost in the playoffs, and man, we get behind them again and again and again and again until it was over. But while he was there, man, it was fun. It was awesome.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter, like figuring out which remote turns the TV on. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
Our community, it means everything to us. We live here and we play here. We are the Orange Army. Since 1979, our family is your family. We play for you. The history, it runs deep. And our future, it's bright. This season may be a little different than the past. But we're still your Wichita Wings. And welcome back to Hartman Arena for the start of the second half. Third quarter action underway here. That's Christian Lima on the ball. Lima to Lucio. Jared Robinson is a target forward for Wichita. Kevin Tinike and Taylor Henry. That's Lima right off the bat. Shoots high and misses. Robbins wanted that pass played square. That ball's bouncing around. Jaffrey lets it go and it bounces up and hits the edge of the plexiglass for the bench. So Omaha is going to get a restart from Suarez. Cerulli. Well, Wichita Wings fans, as the team came out of the locker room and back onto the field, definitely showed some appreciation for the team coming back and putting the 4 unanswered goals on Omaha. That was received really well from an energy standpoint. The fans are getting behind them here after halftime. That's a handball against Taylor Henry deep in the corner. Penn. Lyra flicks it over and out of bounds. Lyra looking to switch it to Rojas, and errant pass. Wichita recovers after a line change that brings Sack, Hobson, and Dowd into the match. That's Colin Lauder on as well. Colin Lauder plays into feet, makes a run off the ball. That's downing a scissor from Lauder. Lauder finds Hobson. Hobson plays that across to the second post off the boards. It's going to be recovered from Hobson. Sack with him. Ethan Dowd down the boards. Tried to find him there. And really, pass went into Parrott when Dowd was down. Maybe could have launched a counterattack, and Wichita chose to recycle. Never got out of their half. Dispossessed, and now Omaha in the offensive third on the ball. 1v1 against Hobson. Good opportunity, but cleared away, blocked by Daniel Sack. Flicked in from Penn. Parrott down there fighting for the ball. Wichita fortunate not to concede early in this half. Penn against Ethan Dowd. Penn turns him deep in the corner. Shielding. Looks to lay it back. Does, and that's Rojas on the ball. Rojas and Mejia out top. He chooses Rodriguez to Mejia, back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez now looking down into the corner. It's defended by Felty, but turned well. Shot taken, blocked by Brent Hobson. Another shot blocked by Ethan Dowd. Nico recovers. This ball recycles all the way back to the Omaha goalkeeper. It's 4 seconds on the ball. He's taking his time. Suarez, distribution put back in off the head of Colin Lauder. Dowd forces him backwards, and now Wichita in a bit of a mid-block, but that's stretched, and it doesn't go 3 lines, hits the wall, collected by Parrott. He's going to calm down and let Colin Lauder get off the field. Distribution to Robbins. That's a pretty big body to hold the ball there as Taylor Henry looks to overlap deep into the corner to Henry. Lucio coming near post, flicked back but misses him. Decent patience from Mejia there just to calm down, get the substitutions done, bring Jaffrey in. Now he comes off for Rojas. Penn, though, gives the ball away, and that could easily launch a counter. But it doesn't. Christian Lima confident on the ball. He just stands there for a second, lets Ten Eyck's run develop. Ten Eyck tries to smack it off the boards on a cross to Lucio. Ten Eyck making himself pay for it a little bit. Usually doesn't make that. That was a calculated ball from Ten Eyck. And there's a toss to the ground. Christian Lima puts a body on Tomas Rossi. Tomas Rossi, welcome back to Wichita. That one's on behalf of your friend Kieran Lakin, who isn't here tonight, but certainly would have loved to see an old teammate and give you a bit of a shiver, I'm sure. So you guys can take that up later. But that was Christian Lima against Rossi. Rossi draws the foul. It's been a little bit up and down since, but Henry and Downing collect and calm down. This is Lima. He's going to get off. Here comes Branson Felty for Downing, and Felty on a hat trick. Felty, Downing, and Robbins all running a 3-line rotation at the target. Seems to be pretty successful. Branson's coming in energized, and whether you're in a 2-man rotation or 3 in your line, if you're on a hat trick at halftime, you've done well, my friend. Lucio does get to the left foot, but that touch is out in front. Christian Lima now pulls Nico out of the way. Lima still on the ball, throws it to Sack. Sack saved by Nico. Sack thought about smacking it across goal, considered otherwise, and went with the finesse finish near post. Just shaped it a little bit slow, and Nico was able to come back around and cover. Lima, wearing that ankle brace, been battling a bit of an ankle injury over the last couple weeks, dating back to a November game in the Central Cup at Kansas City against the Comets. Did play again against the St. Louis Ambush after, but hasn't fully recovered. Going through therapy and, just still a little bit nagging. That ankle brace maybe didn't do him any justice on the back post as he tries to settle a ball and finish, and didn't work. Brent Hobson standing next to Troy Manzi. That foul goes against Suarez. Suarez disagrees, but goes ahead and resets and gets his shape. Wichita swings to Lucio. Back to Henry. The Sack pulls away to receive the next pass. Henry decides otherwise and keeps it with Lucio. Wichita just really trying to slow this game down to their tempo. Johnny Freedom talked about it when he got on the broadcast earlier, for those of you that were in the second quarter when we had our guest come in. And he said, look, it's hard to read Omaha's style of play because it's energy and passion, and they just adapt and they get after you. But Wichita really asserting themselves right now, controlling the possession, recycling runs really well, and just controlling the tempo. Lucio gets to his left foot. Now he's cut in. Tap. Oh, and that's a handball. That ball created off the patience of Wichita. Laid back to Lucio. Lucio beats his player, drops the drop back pass to Robbins. Robbins shoots. Hits the hand of a keeper. Now you see Lucio and Robbins lobbing. This should be a penalty kick, not a restart. It's a handball in the box. It's a handball in the box that stopped the opportunity for the ball to hit the back of the net. Wings players asking for a penalty. Referee Brian Otten says, no, this is going to be a restart at the top of the box. It is. Brett Hobson hits the woodwork inside of the post, bounces out back to Kevin Ten Eyck. Tenike now on the ball, and Wichita really being rewarded for attractive and patient play right now, and playing a little bit better style, what we're used to seeing from the Wichita Wings. Downing rolling on the ball, turns, shot, Nico full extension and doesn't make a save, but it's just off. Downing, Tenike, now Lauder check in the middle, and he receives. Can he turn? He has. Wichita's going to speed up a bit. There's a ball off the boards. Volley from Hobson, doesn't get all of it. Ball bouncing, a little bit of backspin, and Hobson tries to come around that. Just doesn't get all of it, but you hope the most for Brent. Brent is a dangerous player as a defender. His defensive principles are so solid and strong, but he just really understands this indoor game and where to position himself, and his left foot is an absolute cannon. You saw him hit the right post there, and that thing bounced all the way back to the yellow line for Tenike. He's a guy that hurt himself in the Central Cup in 2020-2021 and was out. This is his first game back in well over a year after knee surgery. Was ready last week, but then did his hammy strained, and the Wings decided to not push it and give him that extra couple weeks from December 18th on. Brent Hobson looking like he's in form today now. Omaha now trying to relax and get set again. Play a ball into Jaffrey. He dummies it. Gets to the next level. Colin Lauder fighting, but what a save by Aaron Parrott. Good coverage from Aaron Parrott there. Mejia had something to say about that shot right at the last second, deflected it, and Parrott takes it off his right shoulder and then covers well. Although unconventional, gets the job done, makes the save, and then covers the second one. There's a clearance from Parrott off the boards. Again, Wichita understanding. Lucio now out in transition. Can he go by? It's a 2v2. He has. Shot, and it goes off. Felty wanted the ball in the corner. Lucio makes the man not only miss, but fall down, and then hits a shot off of an Omaha defender, Suarez. Well blocked from Suarez, but after Lucio created that, Felty hiding down low again. There's a handball called against Christian Lima, blocking a shot from Leonez Mejia. It's going to be a top-of-the-arc restart. This is Augusto, Penn, Jaffrey all over the ball. Jaffrey, Augusto. Jared Robbins picks it off. Nico has to come up, and he's got to have a shot or something. Hits it straight in. Good clearance from him. Augusto back on the ball. Wichita finally clears out and resets, and they'll be able to sit back into this mid-block that they've been doing pretty well defensively out of against Omaha, and forcing Omaha really to just slow down, and it's not something that Omaha typically wants to do. There's a collision off the ball. Looked incidental, but Penn comes up a little bit gimpy after knocking knees with Kevin Tenike, and it looks like he's running okay, but we talked about it earlier, a bit of a quiet warrior, so for him to come off, that was probably a pretty good knock. Nevertheless, Wichita's in transition. Lima to Tenike, Tenike to Henry. Henry down low, dumps it off the boards. Downing doesn't get on it. Tenike can't get there before the clearance from Suarez, but Lucio back on the ball. He's beat his man, and he's going to find down low Roger Downing. That's easy money usually for Downing, but good save off the right hand to goalkeeper Nico. That's going to be an official's timeout. We're going to keep the video right here, folks. We're going to take a break on the announcement. I hope you're enjoying Wichita Wings soccer.
Or visit their website, buyfromfamily.com. Eddie U. Massage is the official massage therapist for the Wichita Wings. Eddie is celebrating 25 years of massage therapy experience serving Wichita. Make your appointment today by texting Eddie at 312-9226. Wheat State Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Wichita Wings, providing clients with the same passion and dedication that these athletes put into the game. Visit their website at wheatstateinsurance.com to find out how you can protect what matters most. And don't forget to check out the Honor at Versus Foundation on the main concourse. The Honor Adversus Foundation provides timely and critical financial help or services to any law enforcement officer in Wichita or Sedgwick County who is killed in the line of duty or injured on the job. And there's still time to get Wings season tickets to enjoy all the exciting action from your favorite seats all season long. Visit WichitaWingsSoccer.com for more information.
And we're back. There's a free kick down low here. It's a corner kick, in fact. Downing overlaps. Lucio flicks. Brent Hobson hits. Great block from Rossi. And Dave Zuckweiler during the break reading the comments here. You're right. We give you a shout out. Wichita scores. You say hopefully it doesn't happen again. I don't blame you, my friend, but we did just bring it up again, so we're going to find out. We're going to put that to a test. We'll call it 60 seconds, and then it's not your fault again. Uh-oh. That's David Lucio on the counterattack now. Lucio 1v1 with the keeper. Pin from behind. That's going to be a card and a shootout. And Dave Zuckweiler, my friend, you've struck again. And Wichita goes to the "you can't do that" chant. That is not a spot foul. That's a shootout. Last man to goal, very dangerous. 2-minute penalty against Morgan Penn. And a shootout's going to be awarded. No doubt about it. It's a shootout. Unimpeded, and Jared Robbins is talking to referee Troy Manzi, but it looks like the box crew and head official Brian Otten has already called a stampede shootout. You're going to see El Cojito, David Lucio, who was the man who ripped that ball off and went on a solo mission before getting brought down by Penn. Almost scored, just hits it a little bit wide, and now we got a shootout. Suarez having some words there to David Lucio prior to this. Referee Brian Otten says, hey man, let's back up and get this game on the road here. You got David Lucio against Nico. If Wichita does miss and Nico comes up with a save or it's wide, in that event, it's going to go to a power play for 2 minutes. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Lucio, shootout to try to put Wichita up 6-3. It's a stampede shootout, folks, so players will be attracted to the ball as soon as he takes a touch. He goes by. It doesn't look like he got tripped just a little bit. He went to the ground. Obviously, he won't be happy with that. Once a foul, but you got to get a shot out of those. We saw one earlier in another game. In the game prior to this, the M3 game, which was Sunflower State FC against FC Wichita. Sunflower State FC, Nick McDonald from the comments, Kenny Mayer from the comments, some coaches and players, and good relationship with those guys out of Kansas City. And, of course, FC Wichita, the affiliate of the Wichita Wings in the MASL 3 3rd Division, which saw FC Wichita win the game. Nonetheless, Cade Martin, 17-year-old prodigy from Wichita, gets his first one but fails to get a shot off on the second shootout. We were just talking about it. He's down there by the field watching the game now, so he'll definitely take that information to heart, as will David Lucio. Wichita up on a power play now for the next minute and 9 seconds. That was sent airmailed by Kevin Tenike. So restart for Nico. Clock stopped at 4 minutes, 4 seconds for the restart. Game's back on. Wichita down 1 minute 8, 1 minute 7. Just about a minute left. And Wichita's going to collect here. Great pressure from Jaffrey. They don't collect. Jaffrey runs Hobson off the ball. Henry gets it, collects off the boards, and now Wichita will reset their power play for the last 50 seconds of the power play. It's Tenike on the ball. He plays it left to Roger Downing. Downing back from Henry. Skip pass to Hobson. Hobson looking, probing, looking on the left foot, gets Tenike, gets it back. Hobson ducks it low. That's Robbins. Robbins across, finds Downing. Downing blocked there. Good block from Omaha. Wichita looking for the 3-goal lead here. Robbins again. Back out to Hobson. Hobson to Tenike. This is a dangerous position. You don't want to leave him. Downing gets a shot. Blocked again. That one from Suarez. Omaha out and running off this. Goes to the ground as Brent Hobson. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Hobson lays it across, and Omaha almost puts it in the back of their own net. Hobson just a little bit rusty on that pass, but that's an intentional clearance. Because it went over the top of the goal, looks like it's a corner kick. Dangerous situation, though. Tenike on the ball. Downing, who's ran a couple dummies over this, allowed Hobson to shoot. He does it again. Hobson shot. Goal! Brent Hobson's back, baby. There's that left foot we talked about off set pieces. And Wichita gets back a dangerous, dangerous threat to add to the left foot of Kieran Lakin, to add to the left foot of David Lucio, is Brent Hobson, who is as big of an assassin in those moments as anybody. Gets one back on the scoreboard. He's going to autograph a few balls here and throw them to some fans that are certainly happy to see Brent Hobson back in a Wichita Wings uniform.
Give the assist to number 16, Kevin Tenike.
As another assist to Kevin Tenike. That's 3 assists on the day to Tenike. Hobson gets on the scoreboard, and Tenike, he's going to get you 3 points one way or another. He's going to put him in the back of the net, or he's going to assist him. But not only is he going to shut down your guy, your top guy, and take multiple blocks, but he's accountable for many of the Wichita Wings scores in each of the first 2 games this season. 6-3 Wichita. Some errant contact there. Christian Lima's out running. He plays Branson Felty. He's pulled down from behind. Guess what, folks? That's a last man back foul against number 5, Cerulli. He brings down hat trick hero Branson Felty, and the Wichita power play is right back at it again. Wichita here with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, and the third quarter is going on another power play. That's Cerulli playing with fire for the boys in black and teal. They go down again. Now on 5 goals in a row. That's another last man back foul, unevaded, and that's accurate. It doesn't matter where you're at. Really, Omaha fortunate to not be on a third shootout, because there was one early in the game that also was a last man back foul, a little bit higher up the pitch. But Branson Felty, and now this is big man Jared Robbins, who has never missed a penalty outdoor as a center back. In fact, played for FC Wichita, went to McPherson College out of California, moved here. Now he's the target man. He's looking to roll, and he hits that one wide. Brent Hobson flicks it back in. And Wichita needs to recover this ball and reset for the power play, which the wily veteran Hobson does. Henry ducking down low. Robbins back post and check in the middle. Tenike running the point. Brent Hobson to the right, looking for a left-footed in-swinger. Wings will be probing, looking to take this lead to 4 goals here in the third quarter on this next power play. Rojas asking for a smack in the face from Hobson. Doesn't get the call from the referees. Downing plays Henry. Downing now across to Hobson. First time, and he hits it over. He's asking for that ball to be on the ground. Roger played a ball bouncing side to side. Tenike wanted it at his feet. Tenike said, we don't need to go that far with it, and it bounced it. Connect with me, I'll play him. We still would have had time. But there's a descent penalty now. Looks like we're going to have, let's listen to the PA announcer here, Jared Cerullo.
Omaha, 5-minute misconduct penalty, number 15, David Rojas.
That's Rojas on a 5-minute misconduct penalty. After the play, takes a 5-minute piece, takes another penalty kill unit player off the field. Now you're looking at Jaffrey, Rodriguez, Penn, and Suarez. Boy, do I dare to say it, Dave Zuckweiler. They're missing you right now, my friend. They need you on this penalty kill. but Wichita may need you even more, your good graces, to help them find the back of the net here. And Tenike with the awkward fall as Andy Rodriguez. Jaffrey now trying to hold it up. Robbins gets his big boot in there and stops the play enough. But now Suarez released from Penn. What a crack from Suarez, and he just hits it wide. Robbins now back to collect. Recycles. Suarez, Jaffrey, Penn, Rodriguez all reset their diamond to try to kill this power play. Downing, little flick to Tenike. Wichita needs to clean this up a bit. Nobody in the corner for Downing to look down low. Tenike asking for somebody to check the middle. Now it's down low to Robbins. Robbins on the ball again. Back to Downing, finds the second post. Opts not to play Hobson and throws it across goal. Hobson a little bit slow there to play that. And got to be careful with that with Omaha, folks. We've seen that. They win that and they get out in transition. Almost had a 2v1 against Tenike, but on the clearance, handball on Omaha. There's Hobson. Left-footed shot from Hobson. Saved by Nico. Left short for Henry. Lucio on the left and just misses as he tries to hit it across goal in the area of Jared Robbins. So both teams are full strength with 14 seconds left in the half. We still got 3.5 minutes on the misconduct penalty, which will carry into the fourth quarter. But now full strength. That's Penn deep into the corner. Parrott comes out, knocks it back again. Lucio fighting there against Parejas. And Wichita, 5 unanswered goals now, extends that lead by 1 in the third quarter. Really fortunate for Omaha not to go down by a couple more, stopping 2 shootouts. Now one of those shootouts converted to a goal by Brent Hobson off a free kick just a few seconds later on that power play. We're going to have a fun one here, folks. Let's see if we can get our camera guy to adjust his angle here. We're looking down here at some musical chairs. Our friends from Security First Title down there, Lynette Dooling.
I've got 4 big-time Wichita Wings fans here. They've each got a ball. We're going to do some magical chairs. They're going to dribble, as long as Keenan's playing music, they're going to dribble balls around the chairs. As soon as the music stops, they got to shoot it into that goal and then take a seat. But how many chairs are there, Jared? There's only 3 chairs. So somebody's going to go out. But who do we have here? What's your name, young lady? This is Melissa. Also, this is Melissa's birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. And your name, young lady? This is Jessica. And Lynette. And finally, Christy. All right. Keenan, are you ready, ladies? You got soccer balls. Do you understand the game? You dribble around. When Keenan starts the music, dribble. When it stops, shoot it into that goal and grab a seat. If you miss, you got to go score the goal. So don't take a seat unless your ball goes in. Chico, you ready to officiate this? Nick, you're an official. Matt, you're an official. Let's do it. Go, ladies. Let's go. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Go faster. Come on, ladies. Let's show your athleticism. Uh-oh. Getting a little crazy here. Okay, nobody's made one at all. Okay. Oh, Christy. Oh. It does. 3 of them went in. Well, you're out. You got to stand over there with Matt. You're out. But we'll take shots later, I promise. You guys ready? All right, you guys are back in. Christy, go over there with your crew. You did a good job. I'm proud of you. All right, we're down to 3. Let's go. Dribble, 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 dribble. There you go. We got 2 left. All right, take that last chair away, Chico. Oh, ladies. I'm feeling the pressure here. Here we go. Dribble. Dribble. ball. Good job, guys. Good job. Thank you, Wings fans. And sorry to the players we took too long.
There's Johnny Freedom with his version of musical chairs, Wipeout. And we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. 15 minutes left in this affair at this point, should it not go to extra time. 6-3, Zuckweiler, you are not the guilty party on those goals. It didn't work. Only 66.6 of the time, 6% of the time. That's thank you to Goddard School District for that math education that they gave me. They only scored 2 out of the 3 times we mentioned your names, and of course now for the Zuckweilers. We'll see. We're back there. Parrott back and forth with Dowd. Still serving a 3-minute penalty for misconduct. That's a what's left of a 5-minute penalty, that is. But Omaha is not shorthanded. Deep into the corner. Omaha probing, trying to get back into this game early in the quarter. Fourth quarter, and a diagonal to Ethan Dowd. Clearance from Nico. That did bounce in bounds, folks, so it is not going to be a restart at the top of the arc. Anyway, he was on the north side of the yellow line there, so he was safe. Penn. Lima on the ball on a restart for Wichita. Sack makes a deep run into the corner. If anything, just to clear space so that Dowd could come back and play a simple ball to get this restart going. And now Downing on the ball. Downing crossfield to Lucio, and Wichita slowing this back down just a little bit. Now Lima. Lima's dangerous from that angle, but he throws it down low and then moves off the ball. Lima from Palmeiras in Sao Paulo, Brazil originally. There's a foul. That's going to be a 2-minute against Ethan Dowd, and we very well may see a shootout right there. Last man back foul against Wichita. We just saw that same call go against Omaha, so we have to expect a shootout, and that'll see Aaron Parrott.
Wichita foul, 2 minutes penalty, number 27, Ethan Dowd.
Dowd going to the sin bin with Tomas Rossi on the ball.
And the shootout opportunities for Omaha.
Rossi against Parrott. Wings have Felty, Tenike, Henry, Sakin. Should Aaron Parrott come up with a stop here? Rossi on the ball. Parrott makes the save off the upper shoulder. Parrott again to the ground. Blocked away by Sack, and Wichita now on the penalty kill. Omaha opting to shoot early. Cerulli, Suarez. Rodriguez. Back to Cerulli. Shot from Suarez blocked by Henry. That's going to go out for a restart there next to the family Mitsubishi party pit. And those fans can heckle you just a little bit. There's plenty of beer going on down there in the party zone right behind the penalty box. They've pushed the stands back and put in a bar. Wichita, we believe we throw a party and a soccer match breaks out, and you're seeing that down there in the Family Mitsubishi Party Pit about every game. Cerulli again, 1 minute left in the power play. Jaffrey. Good pressure from Felty, but he does get turned. Deep in the corner for Jaffrey. Hits it off the boards. Rossi tries the overhead kick, but that's back out, recycled to Cerulli. Lear is on the ball. Misses Suarez deep. Henry, he's played Felty. Felty, a little touch pass. Henry's going to pressure this. Comes up a little short, but decent bit of skill from the goalkeeper, Nico, who just opts to scoop the ball. There's nothing in that. Henry's on a restart. Oh, and Troy Manzi thinks twice about it. He let him get 15 yards 1v1. Taylor Henry's won the ball what appeared to be very, very cleanly off Cerulli. He's in one-on-one against Nico, and he gets a communication from the box from one of the third or fourth officials that tell him on the headset as he explains to Daniel Sack right now. Sack says, no. Manzi says, I was going to let him play. I got that call from, we'll call it upstairs, but it was really 10 feet behind him, and they bring that thing back. Fortunate for Omaha as the lethal Taylor Henry was on a counterattack solo mission against Nico in a 1v1. Instead, it's going to be a regular foul restart. Jaffrey's over this ball. 29 seconds left. And the power play to Dowd. Still 27 seconds left in the 5-minute misconduct penalty as well to Omaha. But Omaha up a player. And that's going to be a restart. Dangerous mistake from the rookie, Branson Felty. Tries to clear that, hits it straight out of bounds. And now the Wings, with only 19 seconds left in the power play, are going to have to defend this with two-man wall, two other players. Diving in is Daniel Sack. Parrott collects. 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds left in the power play. Hey, Chris Mayer, thanks for communicating on our YouTube contact. We appreciate it. We appreciate your support as always. Lifelong Wichita Wings fan. Kicking it in Sturgis, South Dakota this weekend. We appreciate you, my friend. Let's go Wings. Wings are full strength again. There's Aaron Parrott blocked away. Tenike off the boards. Dowd to collect. Can the Wings get this thing out of their end? Suarez on the ball. Oh, dangerous moment. Ball's bouncing around. Players going to the ground. Parrott's out again. Parrott swipes at that one. He gets fouled in there by Cece. But what a clearance. Tenike, Sack, Parrott, Taylor Henry all taking blocks to get that thing off the line as the Wings finish out the penalty kill. Keep a 3-goal advantage with 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. For Omaha, Sese, Manuel Lira, Penn. In the back tracking, Barejas. Rodriguez defending. Lucio now on the ball. Recycles to Sack. Sack thinks otherwise and goes back to use Aaron Parrott's one touch. Not a lot of options. He's going to dump it into the corner. That's to the big man, Jared Robbins. That's always an option down low. Robbins creating a little bit of havoc down there, but Omaha does well. Now Sack gets stuck in. No foul called. Say. Parrott's out of his box. Doesn't do enough. Open netter from Lira, and he misses. Wichita fortunate to get out of that. Parrott dumps this ball low because his 4 seconds was about up, but Wichita reeling just a bit over the last minute and a half, having to clear multiple balls off the line, and that one Aaron Parrott clear off his line. Loses a challenge and gets fortunate. Now he misses a ball. We'll call it a shot fake or clearance fake step over. You can decide that for yourself at home, folks, but dangerous moments back there for Aaron Parrott as he goes to his knees there to take a breath of fresh air because he's been off his line a lot in the last few minutes. Shot taken, cleared. off a block from Brent Hobson. Down there to the Family Mitsubishi Party Pit. Family Mitsubishi is the title sponsor for the Wichita Wings. And if you haven't looked lately, folks, their big thing is the Mitsubishi Outlander. The Outlander is one classy car, 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and quite a car. Maybe not the time to talk about that as I mention it, and they put one in the top shelf where Nick Vassos, where Grandma keeps the cookies. That's number 6, Pedro Augusto, if you will. 6-4, Wichita Wings, 9 minutes and 37 seconds left. This thing is not over. We talked about it earlier. Things can change quick. This is a team that doesn't have any quit in them. Omaha, so Wichita needs to continue. Stay principled, stay disciplined, and continue to play at your own speed. This up and down battle that they've got into over the last 4 or 5 minutes off the clock has only favored a 1-goal advantage, a shootout, and a power play to the Omaha Kings. Oh, what a save. Kick save from Parrott. Back out top. Blocked from Lauder. Jaffrey with the great touch to bring that down. Started a 2-shot flurry. A save from Parrott. A block from Lauder. Now Wichita back defending, and Wichita really reeling right now. Lack of possession and a lot of opportunities coming for Omaha. And there it is, that energy, nothing special, no possession, ball bouncing around, flip to the back post. Who else but Bobby Jaffrey coming through for the Omaha Kings, and the last-ditch effort to get this game back into within reach with plenty of time left in the fourth quarter. There's a 5th goal. Bobby Jaffrey sitting on the back post, little header. Aaron Parrott left to right, right to left, shifting back and forth across the box, and eventually Omaha put one of those in. I said it a few minutes ago, folks. Wichita defending without principles and very, very awkwardly having to take multiple clearances, having to make multiple blocks. They really need to get settled in here. Here's Colin Lauder breaking through. It's a ball straight out of bounds into the party pit. Morgan Penn clears it, runs off grimacing. Penn, warrior today, fighting through that injury that he took earlier, continuing to run his shifts, but every time he comes off, agonizing in pain. Parrott deep into the corner. That ball's off to Robbins' chest. Can the big man hold on to the ball? He does. Lays it to the boards. Lauder. This one's going to be Brent Hobson. Lays it back to Robbins. Robbins on his right foot. That's saved by Nico, and he pushes it off the boards. Robbins really had Nico thinking left. Came back to the right. Didn't hit it very hard, but a roller. Nico was able to adjust. Brent Hobson lets that go. That's a 3-liner, but he doesn't. He clears it for safe measure, and Omaha has won it back in transition on a 3v2. What a block from Hobson. He goes to the ground again. That's going to be a handball. Hobson says it hit me in the face. No one would know better than Brent Hobson. Look at my lip, referee. Look at my lip. Suarez over the ball. Set piece unit coming in for Omaha. That's Cerulli, Suarez, Jaffrey, Rossi, Lira. Suarez over the ball, sees to his left, he sees Cerulli and Jaffrey. He's going to dump it there, goes to Cerulli, dump down to Rossi, back to Cerulli. What a block from Brent Hobson, again going to the ground, saves Wichita from a tie game, and boy, this thing's getting interesting here in Wichita. Hey, Chad Clough, you want to know what happened to Nico? We want him back, our Nico, not the goalkeeper, the goal scorer. We know the nightmare, Nico Andres. Unfortunately, you want to know what happened to Nico? Thanks for asking that question on our YouTube page. Nico happened to go home 2 days before COVID. I won't say home because he's from Sao Paulo, Brazil. His brother is a citizen of Australia, was getting married in Australia. 2 days before COVID shut down, Nico's plane departed Wichita during the season. Of course, the season shut down, but Nico, who went to his brother's wedding, was stuck in Australia for a year. In that time, things opened up a little bit. By the time it was open, it was the off season for Wichita. Nico wanted to play. Somebody of that talent level we allowed him, obviously, to come back when he needs, but he was able to be signed in Australia to a professional outdoor team. Nico plays outdoor in Australia and is looking forward to coming back to the Wichita Wings one of these days. Here recently, in the last couple weeks, Australia actually loosened their rules for family members coming and going as they wish, which may see Nico be able to leave and still return at his pace to finish his outdoor professional contract, but would allow Nico to potentially play for the Wichita Wings. So yes, that's always in the works. We love Nico, and maybe one of the greatest videos and goal celebrations ever captured was Nico's cheeseburger incident in New Mexico, where Johnny Freedom slipped a Blake's burger into Nico's mouth after a banger off of a power play, where Wichita went on to win that game big. And then obviously what a first year Wichita had behind the goal scoring prowess of Nico Andres.
I'm going to go over here to section 107. And what are they doing? They're touching hands. Touching hands. Reach it out. Come on, Wingsman. Touching me. Touching you. Sweet Caroline. Blah, blah, blah. Good time. So good. So good. So good.
Kevin Tenike asking for a deflection on that, and that's a ball straight out of bounds from Wichita. It's going to be another set piece awarded. This could be the one for Omaha that brings them back into this game. They're bringing Morgan Penn. They're calling a play. Play comes in from the sideline from Emmanuelville. That's Cerulli over the ball with the gusto. Jaffrey, Rossi, Penn. Cerulli on the ball, lays it to Penn. Penn, shot, blocked. Blocked by Henry. Blocked by Lima. Downing out and running. Wichita trying to get settled in here. They hold a 1-goal lead, 6-5. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game as Taylor Henry shields at midfield, dispossessed. Tomas Rossi on the ball. Deep to Augusto off the boards. Lima commits. Parrott collects. Wing sub off Downing. That's a long ball now to Felty. Felty on a hat trick. Ball straight out of bounds. And that, unfortunately, is a restart top of the box. Another errant error out of the back for Wichita to allow these. This time, the culprit is goalkeeper Aaron Parrott. And he's put Wichita back into another defensive set-piece situation. Wichita reeling. Had scored 5 straight now. 2 straight from Omaha. Brings them back into this game. Suarez, shot, saved by Parrott. Back across. Lucio now in a counter. Can he push it out high? That's Felty. Felty with the touch forward. He's on the run. He takes a shot across goal. It's in! Bryson Felty! 4 goals. Add 1 to the hat trick. And it gives Wichita a little bit of room. 7-5 Wichita. 6 minutes and 14 seconds. Wichita deals with the set piece. Deflection comes out. In transition, David Lucio on the assist, and Wichita a little bit of breathing room with 6 minutes left in this affair. Big goal for Wichita. Add the 6th goal in less than 2 games for rookie Branson Felty.
Wichita 7, Omaha 5.
7-5. 6 minutes and 10 seconds. There's Lucio again winning the ball deep in the corner. Oh, he's sped up a little bit. He's won the next one. Looking across for Alex Perez. Perez on the far side making a run. Lucio thinks otherwise and plays Brent Hobson. Brent Hobson, that presence that the Wings have really missed. Smart play, and what a ball to dump it down low to Jared Robbins. Pin defending. Robbins rolls, beats him. Errant pass from Robbins. It's going to start a restart, but Daniel Sack to the ground. Sack gets there first. Little late from Sese. They play on. Hobson, Sherrod with the great turn. Oh, he tries to, maybe should have kept it. Omaha cheated. Robbins is two-hand shoved. Wichita's going to be lucky to get out of this because it wasn't a dangerous counter situation without a 2-minute penalty. But my goodness. Wichita does not want to give up with 5 minutes and 25 seconds. A power play right here. And almost did. Some discussion here between the referees. Looks like we have a player down. That's trainer Joey Lewis. Now, the Wichita Wings trainer last year was Joey Lewis. And Joey Lewis out on the field. He actually now represents Mid-America Orthopedics, the training provider for the Wichita Wings. Mid-America Orthopedics provides the trainer for the away team when you come to Hartman Arena. Wichita Wings trainer Serena Little stays on the bench, and Joey Lewis comes off to assess what we hope is not a severe injury. We're going to take a brief break here. We'll keep the video on in case the game restarts.
Let's give them a round of applause. I mean, they're in the medicine and pain management box for a reason.
And Wings fans, if you want to hang out with the players and coaches for a beer after the game, well, you need to join the Orange Army. Sign up right now on the Wichita Wings website, wichitawingssoccer.com. Click on the Orange Army tab. Single and family.
And we're back. Hopefully not a lot in that injury. Player gets off on his own ability there. The deflection as Perez wins the ball coming out. Rossi steps in for that challenge. Just at the 5-minute mark left in this match. Side to side. Oh, no. Tough for Wichita. That ball gets put back into play, and there's a quick counter as Jaffrey pops off the bench, but Lima's going to want that one back. Errant touch. Ball came across with some pace. He just took his eyes off the ball and puts it straight out for a restart. 2-goal lead, still not the safest. Not in soccer in general, but especially indoor soccer with nearly 5 minutes left in the match. And here's why. Suarez to the back post. Rossi now. Parrott out. Rossi continues to fight, and he scores that goal. Sack upset with the team for not putting their body in. Wichita gives up a difficult goal right there, and that's just the energy of Omaha and the never-die attitude. Got to clean up the simple things. Wichita's made a lot of mistakes in this game. Fortunate to be in the lead and to be in this match at times, and at other times, brilliance in proper indoor football. In this moment, only a 1-goal lead. Wichita looking to extend that lead one more time, put this thing out of reach for Omaha. Lucio tries to put one across. Penn now on the ball. Again, 7-6 Wichita, 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Defended by Hobson down low. Lucio dives to take a block. That's over the top. Augusto blocked away by Hobson. And appears we're getting late in the match, and there's some tired legs out there. Shot from Penn, blocked from Lucio. That's Cerulli with the toe poke. Finds a little gap between Felty and Henry and hits the toe bomb. Classic indoor opportunities. Those things usually duck pretty well. That bounces inbounds. Parrott leaves that thing sailing as his 4 seconds were running out. He just has to put it in the corner for Robbins. A 2v1 if Robbins can win. Dutton comes up a little bit lame there after a challenge to the ground. Looks like the big man will play through it. Maybe it rolled his ankle, but Lima twice defensively has done well to break up possession out of the back for Omaha, but he's now limping. We talked about it earlier, folks, that ankle. Christian Lima exits the field for Brent Hobson, and Lima hopefully didn't aggravate that thing more. Omaha now in possession. Augusto Cerulli bringing the ball up slowly. Lauders forced into a defensive situation off a turnover between Henry and Tenike. Tenike well played to get his body in there against Penn and allow space so that shot comes from range and gives Aaron Parrott an opportunity to make the save. This also gives Aaron Parrott an opportunity to delay the game while he waits for his hands to get 3 players off for Wichita, including Roger Downing, who has now came in, held the ball, and drawn a foul against Penn. And Morgan Penn fighting through a bit of an injury throughout this match. Still fighting, still playing well. Henry turns him, gets around, beats 2 players. One more. He gets fouled and falls into Rossi. Rossi doesn't like it, but the foul goes against Penn. And Henry's asking for a 2-minute penalty. It's not going to be that. But 2 minutes yet left in this match. 2 minutes, 17 seconds. Wichita Wings 7, Omaha Kings 6. Wichita with the restart just inside the yellow line. Dangerous moment. Brent Hobson pulls away on his left foot for a square pass from Sack. Lucio deeper in the corner on the right side. That's 2 left footers. Dangerous if they interchange. Dangerous if he sets it down. 2 chances to shoot. It's Lucio, and he hits that thing back to Nebraska. He said, "You guys are headed that way." We prefer that he waits until about 2 or 3 seconds left in the match to pull that one, but that's fine. Wichita resets. Omaha takes a timeout. We're going to go to a short break here, folks. Timeout, Omaha, 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Omaha has put on a 6th attacker jersey. We're not sure if they're going to switch right now, but it's a good opportunity to switch. Goalkeeper for Nico. Nico for Cerulli is the play. We'll be right back with you. That's it, down to 2 minutes even. Cerulli, the 6th attacker, that's Tomas Rossi. Rossi plays it across, tries to play that skip pass. It's always dangerous, especially when you're short a man. Oh, what a dangerous moment against Wichita for Omaha. My point is that skip pass across side to side, if it gets picked off by the top player that's pressuring the ball at the top of that point for Wichita, it's an easy empty netter. Playing side to side much safer. Cerulli down low, dumps it low. Augusto, Tenike with the chance to hit this thing forward. Tries to clear, but Penn collects. Reset from Omaha. Omaha dips it down low to Jaffrey. Jaffrey turning into the corner. Jaffrey off the boards. Parrott called into action, has to come deal with that. He'll use his 4 seconds as time ticks off the clock. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the match. Wichita leading 7-6. Penn puts it back in. Hobson flicks it back. Wichita looking to kill off this last-ditch effort from Omaha. Felty recycles back in. Branson Felty, 4 goals tonight. Brent Hobson, Taylor Henry, Kevin Tenike, and Daniel Sack. The Wichita Wings look to kill this game off and go to 2-0 on the season. The unbeaten Omaha Kings now 2-0. In dire straits now, potentially suffering their first loss of the season, but Felty with the touch backwards. That to Cerulli. Rodriguez on the ball. Rodriguez back to Penn. Penn to Cerulli. Bodies flying, diving, taking blocks. That's Rodriguez. Rodriguez dispossessed by Hobson. Hobson off the boards. He finds Felty. Felty clearance, but collected by Cerulli. 25 seconds left. Back to Penn. Penn in the corner for Rossi. Wichita doubling down on Rossi. Sack. Parrott collects. Parrott's going to try for this. He goes long. It's going to be over the head of Cerulli. Just long enough to kill the clock. 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds left. Penn, nothing left. That's Taylor Henry. He wins it. And that's it, Wings fans. What a game tonight. Omaha goes up 3-1 early in this match. Wichita reels off 5 unanswered goals, only to be responded by 2 more from Omaha, then 1 from Wichita, then 1 from Omaha, and you see a game end with the 6th attacker that looked at one point like Wichita may run away with the game. Easily player of the night tonight, rookie on his 2nd game of the year, 2 in game 1, 4 tonight, 6 goals in 2 games for rookie Branson Felty, your Wichita Wings Family Mitsubishi player of the game. And what a game. This will not be the last time these two teams meet this season, and certainly not the last time that we'll see fireworks between the two. Wichita 2-0. Wouldn't say control this early in the season, but at the top of the table nonetheless, as the only unbeaten team in the Midwest Conference. A win against Amarillo. Amarillo and Omaha have beaten New Mexico, and now Wichita against Omaha. There's Johnny Freedom appreciating Branson Felty down on the field. Let's go to Branson Felty and listen to what he has to say.
I'm standing next to a guy that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. I'll tell you, 6 games and how many games, man? 2. Branson, is this the start that you thought that you were going to have in your professional soccer career?
Started that I hope I have, so, yeah.
There you go, right? So, just like walk us through a couple of those back post, classic indoor soccer goals, right?
Yeah, I mean, Roger tells us all the time if we don't get back post, we're not going to play. Makes sure we get there.
Back post, it's a Wings fans from the old Wings fans might remember a guy named Jeff Ward smoking a cigarette on the back post, made a career out of it. Well, Branson, I wouldn't encourage you to smoke cigarettes, but you're making a name for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, Branson Felty, we call him B-Nice! Take it out and you don't know how to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you for being the best fans in indoor soccer. The best fans in indoor soccer right here in Wichita, Kansas. Give yourself a round of applause. Players, back to the fans, boys.
And get your tickets for Saturday, January 8th, right back here at Heartland Arena. 7 o'clock kickoff. Your Wichita Wings versus the Colorado Inferno.
And that's it. That's it from Wichita. Wichita Wings win 7-6. You just heard from player of the game, Branson Felty. He says, Johnny Freedom asked him, is this the way you thought you were going to start your career? And he says, well, yeah, I'd hope so. But 6 goals in 2 games as a rookie, he had high hopes, and he certainly paid dividends for the organization, for Roger Downing, and for his teammates, quickly becoming a fan favorite as he helped to pull the Wings back from an early 2-goal deficit. And Wichita never looks back, constantly, though, having to deal with the pressure and the energy from Omaha, able to do so against the 6th attacker late in the game, killing off multiple penalties. It didn't always look the prettiest, folks, but it was effective. And Wichita down numerous players, down players with COVID right prior to game, down goalkeeper Steven Hammerski can look to back up Aaron Parrott to do the job and collect the 3 points and send everybody home. We'll see you next week. The Wichita Wings have a doubleheader against the Colorado Inferno, January 8th, January 9th, right here in Wichita, both days in a row. We'll see you Saturday, January 8th, folks. Good night and Happy New Year.